Last night, I killed a man. There we go. I had to. I had to use that. I had to use that soundboard. It's too beautiful. Anyways, YouTube. Yeah. Chapter 17, I still have no Viscum. I still do not have a Viscum. And it's just like, I want a Viscum! Give me a Viscum! But I don't have a Viscum, so, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're starting here, obviously, because it's... Game is stupid. It's gonna immediately go into story. Because it's dumb. Stupid.
We are just about to pass through Gronder Field. We should be in view of Fort Mercius soon. It looks like the battle made quite an impact. The Imperial Army has lost some of its
I don't
luster.
want to play Fort Mercius.
We should be able to invade the fort without too much trouble. Yes, after a few short months, they will already be back on their feet. We cannot waste this opportunity.
Professor, the soldiers have finished changing into their disguises. We are ready to masquerade as Imperial troops and infiltrate the fort.
I believe this was your idea, was it not? It is impossible to take Fort Mercius with a frontal assault. We must take it from within. We will infiltrate the fort as Imperial troops and kill the enemy general. All preparations are complete.
According to the scout reports, my father and the others are not inside the fort. Seems they were moved to the front lines of the kingdom's western region.
The Death Knight became the general of this fort after the battle at Gronder Field.
What? The Death Knight? I think I'll be taking a break now. You guys go on ahead.
Bernadetta, you cannot be hiding on a field. The enemy will be seeing you.
No place to hide. I guess I have no choice but to fight.
The Death Knight. I hear that he is counted among the greatest heroes of the Empire at the moment. We never determined whether or not he was truly Yaritza. So, in capturing Mercius, we have encountered another obstacle. I suppose you have a point. If we challenge him again with conviction, we are sure to attain victory.
The impenetrable fortress city of Arianrode goes by the name Silver Maiden. Yet she pales in comparison to Fort Mercius, the stubborn old general. Those who approach are driven back, but once we make our way in, it's all ours.
That fort has been brought to life on stage for countless operas.
Let us commence. We must puncture a hole in the Empire's defenses.
That woman approaches. Will Death's scythe claim you, or will I fall to that sword of yours?
I want to kill you, Death Knight. I actually hate you. You serve no point to this game, and this game would really not be changed without you. The only difference it would make is Mercedes' character. That is the only difference that would happen without you existing. Yeah, YouTube, I'm done pulling my punches. Things I don't like in this game's story, I am not caring for now. I'm officially
I hope to
ripping off the shield of caring and being like, badonky donk, you suck. Yeah. Are there any... It's been a hot minute since I have Fire Emblemed. So, in between videos, next video is going to be Paralogs. I'll train up Ferdinand, Linhart, Lysithia, and the fourth person. Leone. I'll train them all up in all these battles. Get them leveled up a bit. I'll also start using Petra again. Because starting with chapter 18, we were using Petra instead of dummy brain Ferdinand. A speed which I can actually promote her. Yeah. Thumbs up.
I have success.
I almost ended recording instead of thumbnail imaging. That would have been really smooth, right? Oh, you're already promoted. You are not. You are. You are not. You're not used. You are. Ooh! I have 18 Master Seals. I can try this. Oh well. It's fine. I have 18 more and I can buy infinite amount from Anna's shop, so. It's not like I'm running short on Master. Oh! On Master Seals, right? Oh, that's actually pretty good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So anyway, Seth, how was your fall break?
Pretty good. What about you?
Well, I want more than just pretty good. So until you tell me more than pretty good, bad. It was bad. Arms crossed.
I mean, it wasn't really much different than, like, a normal weekend. I had to, work on Black Friday.
Oh yeah, I was crazy busy at the theater on Black Friday, yeah. No, I know I didn't work that much more than normal. I worked normal amount, but just it feels like I spent my entire break either sick or working, so it felt kind of wasted. But I wasn't doing classes. Like I actually am a little like when we're in supports, I'm actually gonna be doing classwork. Because I do have something due tomorrow. It's really easy. It's just an Illustrator image, but I do have something due tomorrow that I should have done. I should have done before fall break, but I didn't. So, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't really. It was just like quite a bit of working, so not really much different.
But hey, it's crazy. We're almost done with the series, and that's what's really crazy. Like, it's wild. Okay.
I am looking forward to the end of the school year, though. Or end of the semester, I mean.
Yeah, I am too.
This semester has been one of the better semesters.
Yeah,
to be honest, though.
I think I'd agree to that. Yeah.
Last fall semester, I took 5 classes, and that was a mistake.
How many credit hours are you in?
Right now, 12.
That's very low.
Well, so each class is usually 3 credit hours,
I know.
and
I'm in college.
I take 4 classes a semester. But I have I'm gonna have to take 5 classes next semester.
Yeah, 12 is what a lot of universities consider part-time and not full-time student. A lot of universities require you to do 14 to be full-time. And anything below 14 is considered part-time. I'm in 19.
Huh.
Sorry, I'm in 18. I'm in 19 next semester. Yeah, YouTube, you might be like, what the hell, you're in 18 credit hours? How do you have time to do this? And it's called time management.
Guide me well.
Time management in the sense that I know what classes I don't give a crap about.
What's my strategy?
You don't have a 1-2 range? Oh, well, I'll just do that. Just get you to the Death Knight ASAP, end the map. That's about
Put me in there.
Yeah, I didn't really like taking 5 classes for one semester because, my professors would assign so much stuff a week to the point where I had, over 10 assignments due at the end of 1 week. But yeah.
I mean, theoretically,
Onward.
if 3 credit class is supposed to have 9 hours of work that you do outside of class a week, theoretically,
Let's make this
that's how it works. Now, most professors do not believe in that amount of rigor and work. That's theoretically, I don't know if the exact number is correct, but something like that. The ballista attacked Ash instead of a flying unit. That is so dumb. You are so dumb, Mr. Ballista. I'm actually just killing you. Why am I dying? Yeah. So how can you tell YouTube that I hate this map? So I actually don't know what I'm going to do for the map ranking for this game. Because there's so many maps. And like, obviously, I'm going to make a map ranking for this game and all. But at the same time, I'm not going to like make that for like months. Because I'm not making that anytime soon because I don't want to. So yeah. But it is crazy that this series is almost done, YouTube. My question is, we haven't started recording Blazing Blade yet. I'm curious if Blazing Blade is even going on still.
Maybe.
Now, it's a once-a-week series, so I imagine the answer is a yes. Because it's a once-a-week series of a remotely long game, but still.
I owe you one.
And the real question is, am I going to be following this series up with a video? Initially, I wasn't going to do an epilogue to this series. I lied. I might do an epilogue. That being said, I might just put the epilogue at the end of the final best of, like I used to back in the good old days. I might do that. Because again, this series is so long, I don't think the epilogue needs to be a separate video, but at the same time, I might do an epilogue, and we'll find out what I do when I get there. Whoops. Boss killer. Do you kill? No. My boss killing weapon doesn't kill. I don't think I'm gonna mail the one round. Let's try a silver sword. Yeah. No one rounding unless I get a crit.
Whether I kill you or you kill me.
See, that's a good question, YouTube. Either way, if there is an epilogue, Seth, we won't be recording it till, like, closer to when this series actually ends. Because, fun fact, YouTube, as of the recording of this, we actually haven't recorded the epilogue to Binding Blade.
We haven't?
No. We're recording that in January. Because remember, I said I wanted to wait to record the epilogue until the series is actually almost over, so we can actually give our genuine thoughts of, like, long term of, like, oh, this series was actually really good in retrospect. You know? So that'll probably happen here as well. I don't know. I really don't know. This is a very long series. Is my banana's ripe?
Do not let him get away.
What a pussy. He gets attacked once and is like, I'm leaving. Bye-bye. Like, bruh. Bruh. This map's ass.
Hard.
I, like, actually hate this map. Okay, there we go.
The map, or do you just really hate Seth?
The map. I hate the map. Oh, Seth pisses me off, too. I just hate the map. Oh!
There is still room for
Seth! Oh my goodness! You know how I said I didn't want to do 3 videos today because because we're doing 2 chapters in one of the video? They're the 2 chapters that don't have a monastery in between them.
Huh.
That's why I scheduled it that way.
We've come this far.
I'm just 4D chessing all over the place. I got my 4D chess all over. It's best that we don't ask questions about that statement. Because what is 40 chests? Is it like... No, I'm not. I'm not asking.
Leave now.
I think we've had this cutscene already, but I don't know, so I'll let it play. Plus, it might be slightly different. So yet again, killed character retreats instead of actually dying. It's an engage problem too. Let me say that right now. This complaint I'm about to give is also an engage. I'm not just trashing 3 houses, but good lord, the amount of times that you defeat a character that they're like, I must retreat in this game, is obscenely high. And again, ruins the story a bit for me. Like, come on.
What just happened here?
Why couldn't we have just killed the Death Knight?
It's just gone.
Skill issue.
My life is a skill issue. Oh, yeah. Okay, I won't do that again. I'm sorry.
Is there a crow right outside my window?
Maybe.
Whatever could that have been? It was almost reminiscent of that terror of legend.
You were there, Seth.
Agreed. We must retreat for now. All we can do is retreat to the Great Bridge of Myrden and assess our situation.
Well now, that marching was nearly as trying as the battle itself.
We wasted a few days, but now that we're this far back, we should be safe. Or so I believe.
I still can't believe it. The fort was destroyed, just like that. And the Death Knight knew about the attack. Was it the Empire's doing?
Guess that means they'd rather destroy the fort than lose it.
Whatever the case, we need to get our bearings
We're
and
sore
decide what we're
losers.
going to do next.
We all have many questions, but for now we must focus on our next move. I wish for that as well, but we are sure to fall if we charge in without a plan. By the look on your face, I have the feeling you are working out a plan even now. So, we make it appear as though we have ceased our invasion by returning to Garreg Mach. Then we divide up our soldiers and infiltrate nearby areas of the capital, right under the Empire's nose. Finally, we gather all of those soldiers somewhere we can get to swiftly from Garreg Mach and proceed to invade Enbar. Is that what you are thinking?
Are you serious? You know there's no guarantee that we won't be spotted by the enemy, right?
If we fail to convene, we will be isolated inside the Empire and be utterly obliterated.
I will be embracing the nearness of death if I am needing to. With each other.
That sounds dangerous. Really incredibly dangerous.
Make no mistake, if we fail in this plan, there will be no coming back from it. Are you sure about this, Professor? I see. If you are resolved, then I will follow suit. We may be weaker, and the terrain may be against us, but all we can do is use our resources as best we can. That, and pray for the blessings of the goddess.
Part 2. Silver Snow. Garland Moon. The Chaos of War. The Resistance Army successfully takes Fort Mercius. Their victory celebrations are cut short, however, when javelins of light pierce the sky and destroy much of the fort. With nowhere else to go, the Resistance Army withdraws to Garreg Mach, under the guise of surrender, They secretly prepare for a surprise attack on the Imperial capital.
Okay. Okay, how many weeks are there here? Oh my god! I don't I don't care!
Laid out so we can move swiftly to the necessary locations.
Shut up, Seth. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Shut your face. I don't care. Shut up! 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 It's a canon event.
Yes. Let's not let anything get in the way of rescuing her.
We're finally heading to Enbar, the capital city of the Empire.
I don't care. Shut up. No way.
Oh yeah?
Go dong yourself. Dong, dong, dong. Dong yourself.
Yes, though it was a very long time ago.
A very long time. You must have been really young. I'm surprised you remember.
The main stage of the Mittelfrank Opera Company is in the capital. I hope no one from the opera gets swept up in the coming chaos.
There are many buildings straight out of the history books in Enbar. I hope they remain unharmed.
You're worried about the buildings? What about the people? You're an odd one, Lynn.
I am also worried about the people. I'm sure my father is in a palace in the capital.
Many people reside in Enbar, so we must take care to avoid needless casualties. I don't think Edelgard cares much for avoiding casualties, so that's probably impossible. I bet we'll be fighting until one side or the other is completely destroyed.
Bernie, you should be staying away from thoughts like that. We will be defeating her with our full power. Our enemy has great strength, but we will not be losing.
I could not agree more. Remember, even if our surprise attack works, a force even greater than all of our troops combined awaits us in the capital. 0 casualties is always the goal, but we must not underestimate the situation at hand.
Still, we must not hold ourselves to the same twisted morality that she does. After all, we are here to stop her, not to follow her down her dark path. We all choose to fight back. We are all in this together. You're right, Flane. We've got to try our hardest.
A different path from Edelgard.
There is no stopping her. The only way to end this is to kill her.
Our choice. Flane, your words are wonderful and full of bravery.
Let's go! We can't lose!
The situation is dire, and so I will do what must be done.
I am certain that if we join our strength, we can win this battle without losing a single soul.
I don't care if it's Sylvain's birthday. He can go Sylvain himself. Oh, yeah. Out of curiosity, what is the recommend level for the next chapter? Most of my units are already at that. That's actually really cool. So, oh god, come on. I want a Viscum for the next 2 chapters really, really bad. I might try save scumming. So far, bad. Good. Come on! There we go. I'm actually gonna try save scumming. I want a Viscum. I'm tired of buying steel swords every week for auxiliary battles. I am tired of it. I am tired of it. Which is why I'm making you, the viewer, suffer. by talking to the mic really close like that. And even editing Alex is now suffering because of it too, so dab on them haters. Dabbity dab dab.
It seems the
Already seen it. We don't need to rewatch it. I do not care. Do not care. Let's see. Are they different? Is it different? So I had a Master Seal, Wood Steel, Umbral, and then I can't remember what the fourth was. Well, actually, it's the third one I can't remember. Umbral was the fourth one I looked at. Actually, I can just look at the Travelers themselves. They are different! And the items are too. Save scumming works! I can save some till I did a Viscum! Woohoo! Yeah, and I actually need to take you along for the ride, YouTube, because supports. Because I cannot save again until there's a Viscum. Otherwise, I'll lose the opportunity to get a Viscum here. And I want a Viscum really, really bad.
It seems the preparations...
The items in the monastery is not a canon event. It's not a canon event. I'm just playing the game, otherwise I'd pull up the soundboard and canon event sound. Mithril again. Yeah! Oops. No! Wow, Viscum seems rare. Oh! How does the online Legion work? Is it based on what people are sending on a chapter per chapter basis?
It seems the preparations for our invasion...
There is actually a chance I might not be able to get a Viscum anymore. Out of curiosity. Ah. Yeah. I was saying what now? About not being able to get a what now? Oh, hell yeah! I got a Viscum. I got 2 Viscums! Yeah! It'll actually be good on Manuela because she has high magic. I don't really know what class I was going to do with her either, but she has high magic, so I have her with 11 sword. But she'll actually be good with a Viscum. Oh, I finally have Viscums again. Oh, is there any? It's been so long. I need to make sure there's no like B supports I need to do. None for Byleth. Well, not just B supports, any multi-parters. Oh, yep, Ash. Anything besides Ash. No. Ash is the only one with the incomplete ones, it looks like. And Alois, actually. And actually, Ash and Catherine. Okay. So we're going to focus on Ash and Catherine today. Oh, yeah. We'll just do that one because it's down there.
What's wrong, Ash? Why are you standing there?
Oh, we're doing a lot of supports today, YouTube.
No matter what I do, Lenato and my brother are never coming back.
Do you hate me?
I don't know.
You're a good unit, but that's about all you are, Catherine.
I know you're an ally I can trust, a knight I can respect. But maybe I do.
Why don't you take a swing at me? I bet that'll make you feel better.
What?
Don't just stand there with that timid look on your face. Come at me!
I don't think that's going to help.
It is!
This isn't about avenging the dead. It's about taking revenge for yourself. It's how survivors move on. What will you do, Ash? You're welcome to stare at your feet for the rest of your life. Ah, that look in your eye. I like it. Come on, put your back into it.
Me when I can't see.
Yes, Ash?
Fight.
I don't know what's right anymore. I don't.
Don't be a fool. You decide for yourself what's right and what's wrong. I believe Lady Rhea is right, so I won't allow anyone to bring her harm.
What about a friend? How could you kill a friend to protect her, with no hesitation?
I couldn't. I'll never forget that day. When they took him, all I could do was stand there. I had to persuade myself, saying over and over under my breath, this is the right thing to do. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have been able to stand there. I would have cried out. I'm still persuading myself even now. I probably will be for the rest of my life. If I let myself regret what happened, he will have died for no reason.
Catherine.
Uncertainty is weakness. Someday, Ash, you'll have to make up your mind. You know who I am. What will you do about it?
Me be truly epic gaming.
Ash, I need to give you more gratitude for the commoner techniques you showed me.
Commoner techniques? Oh, you mean when I haggled for you?
Yes, it has made for many savings. I was telling the professor, we both are so happy.
Really, it wasn't a big deal, but I'm glad the professor was pleased. What is it? Do I have something on my face?
For a lot of time, I was living in the Imperial capital. Then I came here, to the Monastery. Both places contain many nobles, and many chances to be learning noble customs.
That's true. When you're surrounded by new people, you naturally pick up all kinds of stuff. Though with nobles, there's a lot to learn. All the etiquette is overwhelming. Not to mention the dancing. I just keep stepping on my partner's feet.
In Fodlan, the nobles are training for dancing since their youth. They have much skill.
When I was a kid, I spent most of my time helping out at my parents' restaurant and playing with my brother and sister. Back then, I never dreamed I'd ever be studying at a proper academy with all these nobles.
I have learned many customs of the nobles, but few of the commoners. I am hoping you will teach me. Techniques, secret skills, anything. All of the things.
Secret skills? I don't think I know anything that fancy.
That is not the truth. The technique for money saving could be helpful even for nobles. It has use for all the world.
I don't know about that. Really, I don't have any special secrets.
Commoner wisdom is only to be shared with commoners, then? I have understanding. Forbidden knowledge. Ash, how about we make a bargain? We can be trading information. In Brigid, powerful curse techniques are passed down. And we can speak with the spirits. I can be teaching you these things.
What? Curses? No. I don't need any dangerous information like that. But if you really insist, I guess I could teach you a few things about what life is like on the streets. Would that be enough?
You will be showing me the secret techniques? I cannot be waiting!
That's not what I meant.
Okay, Ash. Oh, that's it for Ash. Okay, Catherine, you have more. Let's do these two first.
Hey. We don't need to have this conversation. You don't know what I was going to say. Something about our vastly different approaches to life? Fine then. We don't need to talk about it. Actually... Really, guy. Sorry, you go first. I was gonna say I'd hear you out. Okay, let's talk about it. I will be faithful to Lady Rhea until I die. If I had to choose between you and her, I would choose her every time. I assume
No,
that disqualifies me
Catherine.
from being your
We
partner.
don't care.
Between you and Rhea, I choose you. But between you and me, I choose me. That probably disqualifies me from being your partner, too. Well, no. I'm quite fond of being alive. I don't intend to sacrifice my life either. If it came down to you or me, I'd choose... What's wrong? Nothing. You're not like the rest of the knights. Maybe someday you'll have to take a path that diverges from ours. What if we went to war with your country? It is a possibility. Maybe I shouldn't be thinking like that. The future is one of the great mysteries of life. We can worry about it when the time comes. But until our paths diverge, you're my partner. And I couldn't ask for a better one. You got that right.
You're
Yes,
actually
there
being
is.
nice?
What a pogger moment. What a epic poggies. Poggies.
You know, Catherine, you really saved my hide. If not for you, I would have bought that phony coin. So I just wanted to say, money thanks. Really, I can't begin to express my gratitude.
There's no need to thank me, Alois. It was nothing. But I am a little worried about you. You just immediately believed what he was saying. You're way too trusting. I wish you'd be a little more skeptical about people, that's all.
Yes, you make a good point. I'll try to be more cautious from now on.
Excuse me, sir. I'm terribly sorry to interrupt.
Good day, ma'am. Do you need something?
I'm afraid so. You see, I'm a humble traveler, and a pickpocket stole all my money. I don't have enough to get home, and I have nowhere to sleep tonight. Please, sir, spare a little money to help me.
Oh, I'm so sorry about your troubles. I don't have much on me, but here.
Alois, no, not so fast! You there, traveler. Tell me your name. I'd like to take an official statement from you so that we can investigate this theft. Once we ascertain exactly what happened, then we will lend you some money. How does that sound? And she's gone.
What? You don't mean she was trying to...
Yes, she was. It's a common trick for cheats to pull. They pluck at your heartstrings so that you'll give them your money. You just said you'd be more careful, too. You really are an easy mark, Alois.
How embarrassing.
Why are you so quick to trust people?
I've always believed that to earn others' trust, you have to be trusting.
You're taking that philosophy a bit too far.
Okay. Is that all that? Yes, that's all the incomplete there. Do you have any more incomplete? No, you actually don't. Pog! Let's just get a bunch of Byleth ones out of the way.
A minute, Professor? I gotta talk to you. I've been thinking a lot about those brigands with the scorpion tattoos, and I realized something. I mean, I'll feel better if I get this off my chest, right? Okay, listen. I can't deny who I am. I know you were right 5 years ago when you told me not to chase after that suspicious guy. But I still can't get over the possibility that he might have hurt those kids. I would have regretted not stopping him for the rest of my life. There's no way I could forgive myself. It sounds awful to say, but the safety of those kids is more important to me than the knights we lost. I'm sorry, Professor, but I can't promise that I won't disobey your orders in the future. I know. It's too big a risk to keep me around. I won't cause a fuss. I'll just pack my bags and... Wait, what? I guess so. You're really okay with me sticking around? Even if I might not always follow orders? People could get hurt if you let me keep doing things my way. Just like that? I almost can't believe it. I really struggled to come to this decision, you know? I want to stand by your side, but I won't stop standing up for what I believe in. I know I might cause trouble for everyone, but I just... You know, I give up. I've got nothing else to say. I should have just kept my mouth shut. Yeah, I know. Thanks, Professor. Thanks for accepting me for who I am. I'm glad I get to keep fighting by your side.
Sorry, YouTube. I'm working on graphic design and it's hell.
May I discuss something with you? I promised to help you find the truth of who you are, but I'm afraid it's not that simple. There are some details I have kept concealed. 5 years ago, before she vanished, I asked Rhea some pointed questions. I learned that she knows everything about you. No, that is understating it. Rhea is responsible for your existence.
No.
I could explain to you here and now what fragments of knowledge I was able to pry from Rhea. I fear, however, that a partial understanding might do you more harm than good. Once we save Rhea, you will know the whole of it. For now, that is all I can tell you.
That's okay, because I already know literally everything.
Yeah.
If you are still uncertain about your feelings, then permit me to add one more thing. You, Rhea, and I, we are like family. Because of those deep ties, you can be certain that I will never abandon or betray you. On the contrary, I greatly wish to see what your future holds. I am, and will always be, your ally. You are not wrong. History is full of examples. I don't believe that will be the case here, but I suppose all I can do is ask for your trust. The truth is, you have become indispensable to me. And that is true quite independently of whether I see eye to eye with Rhea, or even whether we are friends. After this war is over, where I go and what I do will depend wholly on you. I am still trying to figure that out myself. Perhaps it is just that I find you so fascinating that I cannot bring myself to leave your side. I dislike a one-sided conversation, but in this case, I am afraid I had no choice. Our future is yours to determine.
Boom.
I will not yield! Yeah! It's been a while since I had such a close call. If not for you, Professor, I wouldn't have made it. I didn't expect to be ambushed on a simple scouting mission.
I just
You
want to
should be asking
delete
about
that
the mission,
anchor
not about me.
point!
I have to ask, Professor, what brought you here?
Okay,
So you came to protect me. I'm beginning to understand why your allies love you. These are selfish times. One doesn't expect to encounter selflessness. You're kind. In that respect, I'd say you're much like Lady Rhea.
Don't say that.
Of course. It's thanks to her kindness that I'm here today. I was an outlaw in Fargus. She took me in and let me live here. Didn't I tell you? I was born into House Karen in Fargus. They used to call me Thunderstrike Cassandra. I was implicated in a plot to kill the king. It was a totally false accusation, of course. I had to flee the kingdom, and the Archbishop took me in. I used to be a student at the academy, so I knew I'd be safe here. Lady Rhea saved me once when I was a student, you know. We were tasked with battling monsters, but we were ambushed. I almost died. Lady Rhea took care of me. She didn't mind getting dirty. She took my muddied, bloodied body into her arms. Since then, Lady Rhea has been my inspiration. I will always serve her, protect her, love her.
Catherine,
For
we
some reason,
know.
when I think about Lady Rhea, your face comes to mind. You've become an important presence in my life. I wasn't expecting you to have a positive response. I'm not thrilled about it personally. I am still going to keep my eye on you. Not so I can report to Lady Rhea, though. Just because I want to.
You're gonna stalk me?
Sorry, I had to do a bunch of Command Z's. I hate Illustrator so much. It is so bad.
Ah, there you are. Hello. Oh, yes. Apologies. I'm struggling with some unpleasant thoughts. Since the war began, I've ended so many lives. You and your students got your hands dirty as well. Nobody forced you all to join the fight, of course. You did so of your own volition. Still, there must be something very wrong with the world for it to make children into killers. That's true enough. We've all gotten older. Ah, listen to me. I'm sorry for being so glum. Well said. In truth, I don't think any expression will improve my looks. I'm a brute, no matter what face I pull. Ah, you really are just like Gerald. When I was down in the dumps, he'd cheer me up with a playful quip. He gave me his library of jokes, but when I tell one of them, nobody laughs at the punchline. They laugh at me. You, on the other hand, well, you inherited the old man's comic talents. I'm feeling pretty perky now, all thanks to you. I can't stop this war by feeling gloomy about it. Onward, to a brighter future.
We inherited his comic talents.
To tell you the truth,
Yeah,
that
that was my
from
reaction
Gerald.
too, Seth.
He taught me everything about life.
We don't
He was
even
more important to me than
keep
anyone
the
in
same
the world.
facial expression the
Apart
entire
from you,
game.
perhaps. Well, sure, there's that, but not only that. When I look at you or see you fighting in battle, it's like I'm seeing a sibling. But at the same time, it's like seeing something sacred and powerful. Something I must defend. You're so important to the future of Fodlan, and to me. I promise to continue protecting you with the strength of a knight and the love of a big brother. Good. In the name of Gerald, I swear to keep you safe. You're welcome to return the favor, should you feel so inclined.
Boom.
So I said, two can play at that game. I told him, a small-time little weasel like you ought to be begging me for attention. Oh, it gets me so mad, so worked up. Why aren't there any men around here who understand what a catch I am? Come to think of it, you've always been nice to me. If only you were a man. I mean, you listen to all my problems. I feel like I can really trust you. I don't have that kind of thing with a lot of people. I know. It's a real tragedy. I suppose this is what the goddess has ordained, so I'll accept it. All right, enough of this moping around. What we need is a change of mood. We've still got a lot to do together. When I think about that, what are one or two men? What's wrong is, it's not just one or two men, it's more like 100 men, maybe even 200, more! I'm completely... Oh, I can't get out of this mood! Actually, I've got an idea. Exercise will help. I'm going to the training ground. Come on and give me a hand. Gonna work my anger out on 100 training dummies. Maybe 200 if we've got them.
There's another Byleth one? Who? Flame.
Oh, hello, Professor. How nice to see you. You caught me off guard. I was actually just thinking about you. Just a moment ago? Well, I am afraid I just do not understand you. When we first met, I sensed something different about you, something mysterious. And now I am convinced your existence itself is very special. Thinking on it, I know it to be true. You have a crest that should have been lost long ago. You wield the sword of the Creator as if it is nothing. Your hair and eye color changed on that day 5 years ago, to the same sort of color as mine and my brother's.
Sorry, I'll hit the A button now. I was in the middle of
I do not know. My brother refuses to speak to me of it.
fine.
Since then, you have led
And
us
boom,
into
got
battle,
that
and
done. Now
thus
I just,
far,
oh my
we
gosh,
have
I'm
always come out victorious. Your comrades and colleagues
still
adore
so
you.
much
They
more.
believe in you, in your strength. I doubt there is a single soul who is likened to you. Who are you, really? simply do not understand. Whatever the case may be, having hair like mine is proof that there is something exceptional about you. I may as well come forward with things. I too am unlike others.
I did not ask. But you heard it here, folks. Flayn is not
Surely
like
you
the other
recall when I was
girls.
targeted specifically for my blood? I may not be special in the ways you are, but my blood is rare. It seems the two of us share a special differentness. I also believe that we are bound together in some way. Of this I am certain. Therefore, I intend to stay by your side and watch over you. Your existence must be preserved at all cost. Certainly those are the words of a hero. Let us unite our powers. Together, we are unstoppable.
My left supports are done. Why is there a Felix one? I forgot. Oh, that's right. Let's do that one. That should be a funny one
Hello,
to end
Felix.
on.
Training alone again, I see.
Spying on me again, I see.
It is not my intention to spy. I am merely concerned about you. I do not think you have been keeping your friends at a distance because you dislike them personally. Rather, I think what bothers you is their concept of proper knighthood. Is that not so?
You really have been watching me closely. You're correct. I don't understand why they revere knighthood. I won't be friends with anyone who believes in that nonsense.
Do you feel that way because of what happened in the tragedy of Dusker? I have heard the story. Your brother was one of the royal knights. He gave his life to defend the prince.
My brother was doing his job. My father is the real problem. When my brother's armor was brought back to the castle, do you know what he said? He died like a true knight.
It does say it in the
Chivalry
game.
begets the worship and glorification of death. Am I alone in finding that grotesque? I suppose you'll excommunicate me for blaspheming like this.
Not at all. I am not a knight, so I have no intentions of lecturing you about chivalry. So long as one's conduct is consistent with the teachings of the goddess, it is up to the individual to decide right from wrong.
In that case, I'd like you to formally pardon me for not having friends.
You require no such pardon. This is merely advice from an old man to a younger one. As unwavering as your convictions may be, the others also feel strongly about their beliefs. If you hate all those whose beliefs are different from yours, you will hate everyone eventually. People with exactly the same beliefs as you simply do not exist. You do not have to change your beliefs, of course. But you do have to accept that others feel differently. That is my advice to you. I will speak no more of it.
Seth, can I ask one thing? Why are you going out of your way to tell me this? Why bother with me at all?
Because I trust you. Now that I've heard what you have to say, I trust you even more. I am also a rather eccentric person. I thought you and I might get along.
I see. You've gone to so much trouble. I may have to start making an effort as well.
Good. Do not take this the wrong way, but I hope you will surpass my expectations.
Well, that wasn't as fun as I was hoping for. Illustrator also still asks, and I actually hate it so much. Oh my god. Well, YouTube, gamer family. Oh, the video sub hour